Greetings, boys and girls, moms and dads. This is going to be how-to video. How to learn how to play a very, very difficult tune from off of the sheet. The tune is called Take Five, which I've been challenged 30 days ago to a showdown by scrawny little wanker. Got no sense of rhythm on anything. You go look at his stuff. Hobo waltz. Anyway, Take Five. The way I was told is you just like start playing it. You got to be into get your horn tuned up, warmed up, and start. Get a handle on what it's supposed to do. Get the sound in your head. Feel the pulse. Get that beat going in your head before you even make any noise. And come into it. Take Five is that and that goes all the way through it. And you get that going in your head. And you find where the note's going and you jump on it. And you play it until you make a mistake. And then go back to the beginning and do it again. If you keep dropping it right there, what you do is you stop and you make sure you go over that little phrase, that little piece of the phrase over and over and over again until you get it. Terry Moon, my prop in college, the drill was play it 3 times. Do it. You keep doing it until you get it 3 times in a row the right way, and then go back and start again. So that's what I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to jump on Take Five because I really don't know it on this horn. It's totally different key, so I have to learn that. And here's where we're at. This is how well I play Take Five right now today, reading it. That blew it. Time out. So the bottom C is not coming out right. So I have to work on the read a little bit. So I'm going to stop the video. All right. This is the second installment in our Learn How to Play Take Five series. Maybe we ought to change it to Learn How to Take a Hike series. How do you get rid of the internet and out of this fucktard? Anyway, I want to thank John and Mike for recognizing that I didn't claim to be anything but a schlepper, and I'm getting out there and making sound that people like, and they're nice to me, and it keeps me from killing myself or anybody else, and we're good. Now, this is something that Dr. Mullen had warned me about when I was in college. I always loved, more than anything else, my favorite tune next to Take Five was what John Coltrane did with My Favorite Things on soprano. So I was always talking with Dr. Mullen about wanting a soprano and wanting to learn how to play bebop and shit like that. And he wouldn't do that. That's another story in itself. I won't tell it right now. But anyway, the soprano, turns out what's going on is I'm having some bad problems with reeds. It took me, I had to get reeds that were hard enough for me to trim them back so that they'd play properly on this horn. The reed has what's called the vamp down the side, and it's tapered. It starts out thick and gets thinner and thinner and thinner as it gets to the tip. I forgot what that's called. Smoke too much. What I need is a cat to come and sit on my face until I never mind. Well, it's we both cat. That's one of the things the cat and I are going to both try to do is exchange spit instead of tobacco with our mouths or whatever. Just find other things to put in our mouths besides cigarettes. She's got a smoking problem too. Um, what am I looking at? I forgot what this is called. This should be the lip tip. But the heart comes down the middle. It comes on the shoulder. It's very thick on here. And what I have to do normally is bring the vamp down to where the taper is thinner, closer to the shoulder, so that it'll vibrate, pull all the way down. If the vamp is too thick at the middle of the reed, it'll stick the tip or it'll flutter. And that's where you hear the squawks and the screeches and the broken notes and everything. Is the reed's failing because it's sticking against the tip because it's too thick in the middle. So I have to bring that down a little on the edges all the time. This reed's way too hard. I'll show you. You'll hear it right away. Heard how I had to get it over, blow it, and it's not really quite a full, rich tone of a saxophone. It's kind of edgy. That's because it's too thick on the side. So I have to take this down. So I'm not going to play this right now. I'm just going to talk and say, hey, this is full of shit. This whole thing was full of shit. There needs to be $5,000 in my hands by next week, or fuck you guys. I got no use for it. You come to me.